Morning, everybody. Here with the College Fund Challenge. My name is Marty, and this is Brian. And I don't know if you can see Kate, but that's my daughter Kate down here. She's going to be our little helper today, showing you some stuff.
She's been our cameraman for the last other 2 videos.
Yeah, alright. So we get the whole family involved. Go ahead and sit down, baby.
Greg is not here today because he had to do a school project, and he could not be here.
Yeah, so grades are more important when you're in 5th grade, so we gave him an excuse. But to tell you how he did over the last week, if you remember from the last video, he actually bought 2 Wii games. One was the Acme Arsenal, and the other was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. He bought both of those for $5. I believe the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle was the $3 game, and the other was $2. But he sold the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Wii game for $13 plus shipping. So he more than doubled his money, and he still has an item left. So next weekend, hopefully he can get out with us and do real well. But before we jump into the rest of the video, I wanted to talk to you guys about lessons that we learned, or that the boys learned during the first week of selling. Last Saturday, we set up their eBay account. Well, because they had those video games, eBay has seller limitations and item limitations, and I spent a lot of time on the phone trying to get rid of those limitations. Another thing that, what we learned based off of that is we created a Amazon account to sell the video games on for 2 reasons. 1, there's no limitations. 2, the buyers feel like Amazon is a safer website to use to buy stuff off of. And 3, you get higher prices off of Amazon depending on what you're selling. Brian, in your buying and selling, what did you learn to do? Not to buy unpopular games?
Yeah.
Because guess what?
Last week, my chicken shop game, I put it online, and we put it on there for 5 days, I think, and it did not sell.
It didn't even get a view. So we know that game is probably going to sit on the shelf, probably be either something we take to an auction or sell at our own garage sale. Hopefully make our money back off that item. Another thing that we learned is, if you remember from last week, we got a beverage warmer absolutely free from this nice, wonderful lady who thought what we were doing was a good idea for free. I set that up showing the boys. I forgot to put a shipping cost or add shipping to it. So the item sold for $3, but after we take shipping out and eBay's fees and the time to take it to the post office and this and that, we basically, if we don't break even, we're going in the hole on that item. So that's a lesson learned for Brian and Greg. Another thing we learned is, or that I already knew but the boys learned, is when you have a PayPal account, that when you are a new seller on eBay or one of the other sites that PayPal that uses PayPal, there's a 21-day hold on your money until you receive positive feedback from the buyer. So what I did is I told the boys that the money they sell that's stuck in PayPal, so it doesn't slow them down, we'll transfer into my PayPal account and I'll give them cash. That way it's all even. So those are the main lessons we learned as setting up a new account on eBay, setting up new accounts on Amazon, setting up PayPal and things like that. But another lesson that we learned, or that Brian learned that during his buying and reselling, is to be more
choosy.
Yep, selective is a better word, Brian. And to also do what with items? Bundle. Bundle them, yep. So, and today he did really well with everything he sold. Let's go ahead and go into the rest of the items that Brian had bought last weekend. He had bought an iHome dock station for iPad or iPod or any of the Apple products that plays music. You can plug it into it, basically.
I bought that for $2 and sold it for $5.24.
And after fees and things, the $5.24 is what it's after fees and shipping and everything else. He made $5.24 profit on it.
My calculator has not finished yet, but so far it has a $1 bid on it.
So he's breaking even on that.
Yeah.
Alright, so total for the week, with the beverage warmer, the calculator, and the iHome, he had $9.24 to spend this weekend. And then he still has the chicken shot. So with that $9.24,
this is what I bought.
This is what he bought today. Alright. He, go ahead, Brian.
Oh my god.
This was all mobile stuff.
It was?
Yes. This is kind of separate, but.
There was this lady that had this game, and she said I could have it for $1. And I said, can this gun come with it for $1? And she said yes. So I got that for $1, and it's selling online now for
anywhere from $5 to $30.
handled.
Yep, depending on the day. It's a big difference in cost. Some are going cheap, some are going high. We'll clean it up, make it look nice, take some good pictures. I'm thinking he's probably going to get anywhere from $16 to about $25 for it.
And then
he also got this.
From the same garage sale, it's Xbox game Viva Pinata, and it's selling online now for about $3 to $6. I bought it for $1.
So he did okay with that. He's going to triple his money on that, hopefully. That might be another chicken shot. He thought it was a cool game because he liked it again. This is one of those things he jumped into without thinking about it.
And then we went to this one garage sale, and I bought this Nerf gun for 25 cents, and it's selling online now for $5 to $10.
Yep. And the last item he bought, which was his most expensive item, was
this Wii board for
it's the Wii Fitness and Balance board. It goes with a lot of different games, pretty popular.
And it's selling, I bought this for $6, and it's selling online from $20 to $25.
So, in 2 weeks, by the end of next week, Brian should realistically be sitting on about, I'll say, low estimate $35, high estimate of $65 based on his sales this week. So in a little more than 14 days, he's turned $5, hopefully, into about 50. But since Greg's not here, I'll go ahead and go into my garage sale picks. My budget's a little bit higher than Brian's, but I think I did pretty good today. I bought a set of these 2 Coca-Cola mugs. They're pretty neat. They're from 2002. Caitlin's holding this up. This is actually why I bought the set. Those are pretty worthless, the mugs themselves. But this cookie jar that comes with it is selling all day long for anywhere from $16 to $25. But I'm going to bundle these 2 items together and hopefully get $20 to $30 for the set. Another item I got was a factory sealed Monopoly electronic board. I'm selling this item on Amazon versus eBay because Amazon's prices are a little bit higher. Paid $5 for it. Hopefully I'll get anywhere from $25 to $40 out of it. Another item I purchased was this Polaroid camera. For some reason Polaroid cameras are coming back into style. It's a little 600 camera. It's a recent one. It's not one of the older ones, but it's in good working condition. I believe I could sell it for anywhere from $10 to $15. This, I made sure it worked. I looked at the pieces, but I was trying to bundle this together, so I didn't get a real good price on it. I paid $30 for it. I know for a fact with the cords that are in here, and it's for fishing. It's a fishing GPS. I know I can get any for about $50 to $60 for it. Another thing I got was this big lot, and it came with the other Coca-Cola stuff. This was all from the same seller. I bought this big lot of Coca-Cola, I don't know, figurines, collectibles. They're from the early 90s, like 91, 92. So they're not vintage yet, but they're getting to the point where they're collectible. There's 2 or 3 of them that are really nice that I'm probably going to get. I paid $20 for this whole lot. There's 2 or 3 of them that I'll probably get $30 to $40 out of them, and the rest I'm going to sell as a big lot on eBay. Maybe pick up another 20 bucks on it. That's hearsay. I'll let y'all know next week how it goes. Those might be something I have to hang on to. I bought a whole bunch of Pampered Chef stuff, and I don't know if y'all know what Pampered Chef is, but it's a high dollar, cheap, just kitchen items that you can use around in your household. I'm not going to show them to you all, but I paid $45 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these items. They, I believe, will sell anywhere between $80 and $90, so I'm hoping to double my money. I also bought a big stack of DVDs, and they're all Disney DVDs, ranging from Beauty and the Beast to Tarzan to Shrek 2. But anyway, I paid $10 or $11 for the whole stack. This Beauty and the Beast, still factory sealed, is going to sell for $11 by itself. So I'm hoping to get, with these other ones, they're all in really nice, good condition. They were taken care of. I'm thinking about $5 to $10 a piece, so I should make another 45 to 50 bucks on top of that. I actually bought a video game. I normally don't, but it was Xbox 360. You can't really miss on the newer system games. I paid $1 for it. It'll probably sell for $3. Again, this might go into a pile with the other games that the boys bought that didn't sell and go to the local auction. Normally, you can get anywhere from, for a stack of like 5 video games, they normally sell $20, $25. So we'll definitely make 3 to 4 times our money on those deals. Let me check my notes real quick, see what we're doing. But overall, that was what we did this morning. It was slow pickings, and you'll see the type of yard sales we were running into. It was really bad this morning. The temperature dropped. During the week, it was mid-70s or low 80s. Yesterday it started raining, dropped into the 40s. This morning when we started, it was in the 30s, low 40s. So a lot of people were cold. A lot of people hadn't set up yet. A lot of people false advertised big time. Huge garage sales. You'll actually see the picture. I'll throw it in here, but huge garage sales, multi-family garage sales. You show up and there'd be 4 boxes and a messed up mattress or something like that. Big waste of time on a lot of these. Most of these items actually came from the same person, and it was a nice garage sale. But next week you'll definitely see us see a great turnout. You're going to see where this money is going to start becoming exponential for the kids. You know, they started off with 5, they'll jump into 50. Hopefully that $50 they can buy some higher end items and then flip it into 100, 150, and you'll continue to see their cash roll get bigger and bigger. But y'all have a good weekend and see you next week.